Flickering lights can be a frustrating electrical problem to diagnose. The reported issue of flickering lights, coupled with voltage fluctuations when appliances are running, suggests several potential causes. The first possibility is a loose neutral connection. A loose neutral connection can cause significant voltage imbalances and noticeable light flicker. Secondly, the problem may be an overloaded circuit. The appliances, especially when running simultaneously, might be drawing excessive current, causing the voltage to drop and the lights to dim. Thirdly, damaged wiring could be the culprit. Damaged or loose wiring can also cause voltage fluctuations and light flicker. Fourthly, a defective appliance can draw excessive current or introduce electrical issues into the electrical system. Fifthly, although less likely, a utility power issue should be considered. A problem with the utility's power distribution system can also lead to voltage fluctuations in the house. Here's a systematic approach to troubleshooting this issue. Step 1. Check all neutral connections. Carefully inspect and tighten all neutral connections at the main panel, any subpanels, and all accessible junction boxes. A loose neutral is a common cause of this type of problem. Step 2. Identify potentially overloaded circuits. Use a clamp meter to measure the current draw on the circuit supplying the appliances. If a circuit is overloaded, consider redistributing the load to other circuits by moving some appliances to different circuits. Step 3. Inspect the wiring for damage. Conduct a visual inspection of the wiring in the affected areas, looking for any signs of damage, such as frayed insulation or loose connections. Replace any faulty wiring as necessary. Step 4. Test each appliance. Isolate and test individual appliances to determine if any of them are causing the problem. A faulty appliance can sometimes draw excessive current intermittently, causing voltage fluctuations. Replace any defective appliances. Step 5. Contact the utility company. If the issue persists after checking the internal wiring and appliances, contact the utility company to rule out any problems with their power distribution system. They can check their transformer and connections to ensure they are delivering stable power. There are additional considerations to keep in mind during the troubleshooting process. The observed voltage drop is significant and strongly indicates a potential issue, particularly under heavy load. The pulsating lights are suggestive of either a loose connection or a problem with electrical harmonics. The recent installation of a new refrigerator could have increased the overall electrical load in the system, exacerbating an existing problem or creating a new one. It would be helpful to check the voltage readings at various other locations in the house to determine if the issue is isolated to certain areas or is affecting the entire electrical system. When taking voltage measurements, it is important to document the readings under various load conditions. Start by measuring the voltage at the main panel with no appliances running to establish a baseline. Then, measure the voltage with each appliance running individually, and finally with all appliances running simultaneously. This will help pinpoint which appliances are contributing the most to the voltage drop. Pay close attention to the voltage on each leg of the service, as well as the voltage between the legs. Significant differences between the legs can indicate a neutral problem. When inspecting the neutral connections, look for signs of corrosion or overheating, which can indicate a poor connection. Use an appropriate tightening torque for the connections to ensure they are secure but not over-tightened. When checking for overloaded circuits, keep in mind that the circuit breaker is designed to trip if the current exceeds the breaker's rating. However, a circuit can still be overloaded without tripping the breaker, especially if the breaker is old or faulty. Using a clamp meter is the best way to accurately measure the current draw on a circuit. If you suspect a problem with electrical harmonics, you may need to use a specialized meter that can measure harmonic distortion. Harmonics can be caused by nonlinear loads, such as electronic devices and some types of lighting. If harmonics are present, they can interfere with the operation of other electrical equipment and cause voltage fluctuations. Remember to prioritize safety when working with electricity. Always turn off the power to the circuit you are working on and use appropriate personal protective equipment, such as insulated gloves and safety glasses. If you are not comfortable working with electricity, it is best to call a qualified electrician. When checking the service entrance, pay attention to the condition of the service wires and connections. Look for any signs of damage or corrosion. If the service entrance is in poor condition, it may need to be upgraded. Also, consider the age of the IT pneumatic load center. These older panels are known to have potential issues with breaker reliability and can contribute to voltage drop problems. While replacing the panel might be a larger project, it could be a worthwhile investment in the long run, providing more reliable service and improved safety. When testing appliances, a simple way to check for excessive current draw is to use a kilowatt meter or similar device. This meter plugs into a standard outlet and measures the voltage, current, and power consumption of the appliance plugged into it. Compare the readings to the appliance's nameplate rating to see if it is drawing more current than it should. If the voltage fluctuations are only occurring when the air conditioner is running, the problem may be with the air conditioner itself. An air conditioner that is not running efficiently can draw excessive current and cause voltage dips. Have the air conditioner inspected by a qualified HVAC technician. Also, check the size of the air conditioner to ensure it is properly sized for the house. An oversized air conditioner can cycle on and off frequently, causing voltage fluctuations. When contacting the utility company, be prepared to provide them with detailed information about the problem, including the voltage readings you have taken and the symptoms you are experiencing. They may want to send a technician out to inspect their equipment and connections. If the utility company finds a problem with their equipment, they will be responsible for repairing it. If the problem is within the house's electrical system, you will need to hire a qualified electrician to make the necessary repairs. Remember that electrical problems can be dangerous, and it is always best to err on the side of caution. If you are unsure about anything, consult with a qualified electrician. Furthermore, the age of the wiring in the house could be a contributing factor. Older wiring may have deteriorated over time, leading to increased resistance and voltage drop. Consider having the wiring inspected by a qualified electrician to determine if it needs to be replaced. It is also worth checking the grounding system of the house. A poor grounding system can cause voltage fluctuations and increase the risk of electrical shock. The grounding system should be properly connected to a grounding electrode, such as a ground rod or metal water pipe. The resistance of the grounding system should be low enough to provide a safe path for fault current to flow back to the source. If the resistance is too high, the grounding system may not be effective in protecting against electrical shock. When troubleshooting electrical problems, it is important to have the right tools. A good multimeter is essential for measuring voltage, current, and resistance. A clamp meter is useful for measuring current without having to disconnect the circuit. A circuit tracer can help locate wires and identify circuits. A non-contact voltage tester can be used to detect the presence of voltage without having to touch the wires. And of course, a good set of screwdrivers, pliers, and wire strippers is essential for any electrical work. Remember to always follow safe work practices when working with electricity. Turn off the power to the circuit before working on it. Use insulated tools and wear appropriate personal protective equipment. Never work on electrical equipment when you are wet or standing in water. If you are not comfortable working with electricity, call a qualified electrician. Finally, document all of your troubleshooting steps and findings. This will help you keep track of what you have done and what you have found. It will also be helpful if you need to call an electrician for assistance. Include the date and time of each measurement, the location where the measurement was taken, the load conditions, and the voltage and current readings. A detailed record of your troubleshooting efforts will save time and money in the long run. In addition to the above steps, consider checking the electric meter itself. Although less common, a faulty meter can sometimes cause voltage fluctuations. Look for any signs of damage or corrosion on the meter. If you suspect that the meter is faulty, contact the utility company to have it inspected. They will be able to test the meter to determine if it is functioning properly. Also, consider the possibility of voltage sags from outside influences. Large industrial equipment starting up in the area could cause a temporary dip in voltage. Check with neighbors to see if they are experiencing similar issues. The power company can monitor the voltage of the transformer serving the area to determine if outside influences are the cause. When dealing with flickering lights, it is easy to focus on the symptoms and overlook the underlying causes. By following a systematic approach and carefully checking all of the potential causes, it is possible to identify and resolve the problem. Remember to prioritize safety and consult with a qualified electrician if you are unsure about anything. And, of course, never forget to document all of your troubleshooting steps and findings. This is a critical step to ensure that you arrive at the root of the problem. Keep in mind that flickering lights can also be a symptom of more serious electrical problems, such as arcing or overheating connections. If you suspect that there is a potential fire hazard, call a qualified electrician immediately. Do not attempt to troubleshoot the problem yourself. If the problem seems to be getting worse over time, it is also a good idea to call an electrician. A qualified electrician will be able to diagnose the problem and make the necessary repairs. They can also identify any potential safety hazards and take steps to prevent them. Addressing electrical issues promptly is crucial for safety and preventing further damage. The combination of symptoms described, voltage fluctuations, flickering lights, and increased load from new appliances, all point to a potentially serious issue that requires immediate attention. When inspecting connections, pay close attention to aluminum wiring if present. Aluminum wiring expands and contracts more than copper, leading to loose connections over time. Use proper connectors and antioxidant paste specifically designed for aluminum wiring. If the house has a generator or other backup power source, check to make sure it is not causing the voltage fluctuations. A generator that is not properly sized or maintained can cause voltage dips and surges. Disconnect the generator and see if the problem goes away. If it does, have the generator inspected by a qualified technician. Another factor to consider is the type of lighting being used. Some types of lighting, such as LED bulbs, are more sensitive to voltage fluctuations than others. Try replacing the LED bulbs with incandescent bulbs to see if the flickering goes away. If it does, the problem may be with the LED bulbs or the dimmer switches being used. Make sure that the dimmer switches are compatible with the LED bulbs. Also, consider the possibility of electromagnetic interference. Electromagnetic interference can cause flickering lights and other electrical problems. Try moving appliances away from each other to see if the problem goes away. You can also try using shielded cables and filters to reduce electromagnetic interference.